The software to open is Moda. It's already open, so let's go in. So the first thing you're going to see the screen. It's the setup from the previous session.
Which was like
Did we click record?
On the other thing.
Yeah.
It's still recording.
Okay, good. So this is the previous. It's always better to do camera calibration before you start, because just in case somebody bumped into the frames, start fresh. So the first thing you need to do, you're going to see all the cameras here. First thing you need to do, you need to zoom in and see if there's anything reflecting. See these red marks are already masks on something reflecting in the so it's already done. But if there's something new, you will see it as a white dot. You see these two? If you're not sure what they are, select the camera, click on one of the, and then go in here.
Here?
Yeah. And click on, you will see a grayscale of what that camera is looking at.
Is it my feet? No.
So it's probably somebody's.
Did they have nothing on?
It's Daniel.
So it's probably something on the table. Yeah.
Yep.
it is
There he's
Dan.
gone.
It's Dan. So this thing, I left it on purpose so you can see it reflecting. So if you can remove the object that's reflecting, remove it. All right, so in case you can't remove that reflecting object, you have to paint the mask. So the way to do this is you click on this pencil and you start painting like in a paint program. You just paint over the white dots. So you just click and paint over them until you hide them. And those are the same markers we were saying before. If you made a mistake, you can click on this button and it will become an eraser. So if you want to erase some of those red marks, you just click on it, eraser, and you just erase away. Click on it again, it becomes a pencil, so you can paint the masks again. So unfortunately, if those dots are reflecting in all the cameras, you have to paint them in each camera. So you go to the next one and you paint, and you do the same for all the other ones. So just pan through all the cameras.
Knock off Nike.
There you go. And check if there's anything else. It looks okay.
Could have sworn I saw something.
I have no idea where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah, it could have been the
follow
bottle,
him?
but
What does that mean?
it looks okay. Okay, so if you see nothing reflecting anymore, you're ready to do, remember the wanding that we did the first class?
What does that do again?
The wanding?
It clears the blind spots.
The
Basically.
wanding will tell the cameras what is the volume you're recording at.
Okay.
So that's the whole purpose of the wanding.
Yeah, so you gotta like fill up the entire squares with one.
Exactly. So deselect this camera because you don't want to just calibrate this camera, and click on Start Wanding.
All right.
So you're going to need this T-pose thing. So you start on the outside and you do an 8 motion and you move facing the cameras. Okay? You try to
Summoning the
get
power of
into a
Milk.
good view of the cameras. And you just keep doing that until you see those, the white box on the bottom left, bottom right, sorry. See those numbers? Right. All the cameras should be around 5,000.
Okay.
So when that, all the cameras are roughly in the 5,000 range, you can finish the wandering. Okay, so just let me know when it hits those numbers. So you can start the circle from out and go in a little bit, right? So you fill up. I look funny.
That's fine. You look interesting. Yeah.
It's just some arcane summoning ritual we're discussing. It's fine.
Summon the dragon. Or release the kraken. So you go inside, so to fill in most of the room with that wand. How's those numbers?
Some of them are at 4,000, some are at 2,000.
Okay, maybe.
Actually, more like 3,000.
couple more. You can do diagonal if you want.
More efficient swinging is necessary.
Be creative. I like to do diagonal because it covers maybe spots that I left. I think we should be close.
Yeah.
It's okay if 1 or 2 are a bit below 5.
Like 5 or 6 of them are at 5 or higher. At least they were when I looked over.
The lowest one is like 4,000.
4? Yeah, should be good. Okay.
The camera
So,
four still at 40.
Be careful to hide the wand after you're done. And then the next thing you have to do is click calculate. So it takes a while to calculate all those numbers.
Is Elliot going to be okay after this procedure?
Yeah, we'll check on him.
He'll be fine. He's upstairs still if you need him.
Yeah, don't click on anything. Just leave it running. See here, it's calculating all those cameras and all those numbers that we just recorded.
All right. What's this?
Did you click on it or something?
No, just finished. Oh,
Okay, it's coming. It's coming. Yeah. That means you're in the right direction.
what's supposed to be happening here? It's just like
It just keeps calculating until it will pop up a box once it's done.
Can I move around here?
No, maybe don't touch anything. It might restart. That's why if you click on something, it might
Even the
restart.
mouse will not be touched next to it.
Do not touch the mouse. The mouse is untouchable.
Put a glass container all the time.
It's almost done. Oh,
Alright, excellent results.
That's good.
We got a
Click
notification.
apply.
apply.
All right, we've applied the excellent results.
So the next thing we're gonna do is we need to. I forgot to do. We should have done this step before. We need to save the session of today in a different folder.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So we're gonna go File,
This one?
File
Oh, right.
above, Save Profile as. Go in Documents, Optitrack, and create a folder similar to this with today's date. So session space 2019 minus 04.
10th.
09, I think.
It's the 10th
No,
today.
10th.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
Enter.
That's it? What about the file name?
Just press enter to do the folder. Double click on it and go save. So save now. You have to save an XML file. So do the same name as the folder, preferable.
My wrist is getting tired.
That's it. Okay. So now what we need to do, so as you can see the cameras are skewed. So we need to tell the space where is the ground in this space. So that's why you need this L shape. It has 3 markers. The long one should be pointing towards you, towards the computer. So you put it in the center. If you roll up the mat, use it all the time. It has a marker on it, so it should be set to go. So now if you zoom in a little bit in the center of the grid, you will see 3 markers there. See? So just select them.
It looks like they're not the right position.
That's okay. Will be fixed once you do refinement. So what you do now? Sorry, not refinement. Set ground plane. So what we do? Okay. So it's asking you to save the camera calibration that we did. So you have to save it in the right folder that we did. So go up 1 level.
That's the right folder.
No, that's for 2.
Oh,
Set
that's
for
right.
10. So go up 1 level. Yeah. No.
No, no.
No, it's not sorted. It's weird. The sorting is weird, so just be
It's
careful.
Left side, second one down, down.
Second one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And there you go. So it saves, it gives you the date automatically, so just go export. So now you see what happened? Those 3 markers fix the cameras. Yeah? So you should be set to go to the next step. The camera calibration basically is done. Just in case, save the profile. So file, save profile
I do
as.
that often because this thing crashes.
Exactly. So
So
you're good. So it saves the last path that you used. Just go double click on it and save it properly.
and this first thing that we're saving, like the scene or the profile, like what Abdullah and Nick are going to be doing. Do we save that as a different file than what?
It will generate different shots.
Okay.
Yeah. Think of this, the XML is a compilation of all the shots that you're going to do.
Okay. Do we name the shots?
Yes, we're not there yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
You're always
Stepping ahead. I'm a step ahead just in case I'm a step back.
So now, we're ready to mark you up. So,
Yay.
okay, go. So first thing,
Oh no.
first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna check for loose
And
ends on the jacket and the pants.
So we kill the witnesses, got it.
buckle up.
So anything loose, yeah. If you feel the shirt is gonna pull up, we can put one
Shoulder.
of these guys. Okay.
My
So
shoulder's so
put
sore.
like two here. You feel like it's
On the
gonna
camera.
roll up?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, so put two of those.
All right, cool.
Maybe we can ask Jean to hold it up since he's not doing anything because he's useless.
Usually try putting it like this.
I love you,
Put it
Jean.
at the side of the shirt, of the pants.
That's why I love you. I'm
Oh,
so
yeah.
useful that I need
Or
something
maybe
to balance.
maybe like this.
The world needs balance.
Actually, I should take this time to pee.
No, sticky ring.
Yeah, stir it up.
Turns out just
All right, done. Done. Back is not bad. I can maybe squeeze it a little bit. I think you're
Subject.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, this is like the weirdest camera work I've had to do. Absolutely no direction. I'm following Joe around.
That's fine.
Except for things happen and then I go.
Good.
Just,
There you go, huh?
just dab for practice.
Yeah.
Way too cool.
Okay. So let's start with you. So
You're right.
Oh, shit.
that's
Well.
better.
Yeah, I know.
Much
You
freedom.
have full range of motion. Usually you're limited by pants and stuff.
so for reference, so the next step is to go layout, create.
Right.
For reference, you have this guy. So
Okay.
you don't need to remember the spots, but you can use this guy to see where the markers could go.
Oh, that guy's so much more toned than I am. Damn.
It's 3D.
It's not a
You can do
compet-
whatever
Yeah,
you
it's
want.
not
Yeah,
real.
It's not a competition, Nick.
You
Holy
can
shit.
just
Yeah.
walk out the big hands and slide her up.
Okay, so the first marker. On the
Oh my
top
god,
of
Joe,
the-
please.
Yeah, sorry.
Joe.
Your hands are gonna hurt after.
My shoulder hurts.
You can do it like this if you want.
No, I'm fine. It's like, hello. I'm sat down now. I have a support.
Do you guys need some marker help?
Sure, if you want to follow me, somebody could follow me.
All right.
So top of the chest,
Top of the
first
chest.
one.
First one.
Show me your sternum.
Sternum's right here.
Oh, wait, on
Right
the
here.
sternum? Okay.
Yeah, there's two. You're gonna need two.
Show me your sternum.
It's around.
Don't take your shirt off. Just
Second one, top of the hip bone.
It's here. The entire thing is
Here.
oh, is
Yeah?
the bottom of the sternum?
Right on the
See?
sternum.
Oh god, it's like dumb.
Like a reference to it.
Say,
Okay, so like right
So only
around
use
here.
only use the 3D guy for reference because it's different anatomy for different people,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. So this is like gonna be like the bottom. Point out where your ribcage is. Where the hole is.
So we need two on the shoulders.
Yeah.
Right, alright.
So these guys are a bit tricky. So what I want you to do,
Hello,
is
Yanni.
I want you to do flap your arms.
I'm sorry.
Flap your arms.
Okay. So right now they're a bit
Caca?
moving too much. So maybe we can bring them a little bit lower.
Okay, that's pretty good, right?
Let me see. Yeah, he's good. So try to put it in the same spot.
Turn around.
Get out of my
Drop them
car.
down.
Turn around.
Yeah, that's good.
Alright. Flap your arms. I feel like this one's moving.
Because the reason if they move too much, you're gonna get
Yeah,
some
shake.
weird shakes on the data. We're gonna do the back.
Higher.
So same thing for the back. One on the.
Before I get on my one.
You're falling behind there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Catch up. Shoot. Okay, we're on the back.
One on top,
Oh, no, don't. No, it's-
one in the middle. Maybe line it up a little bit with the sternum one. Again, two on the blades, on the shoulder blades.
On those knives.
Yeah. Do the Flappy Bird again.
Flappy Bird.
Flappy Bird, baby. Yeah, that's good. So I'm gonna try to move it up a little bit because it's moving too much. Try it again.
Well, those.
Yeah, a little bit better. Yeah, it's good.
Put those on his shoulder blades
Yeah,
where it doesn't flap when he flaps his arms.
yeah. If as long as it doesn't move, the minimum movement is better.
Flap his arms, boy.
So same thing on the back.
Hello, Daniel.
Two on the belt.
Sorry.
Two on the belt on each side.
Yeah.
These don't really have much movement to be in there.
Well,
Are they
still
far
need
enough
them.
apart?
One on each side, so we can triangulate with the front and back.
So did I put the belt ones far enough apart? Is that decent? A little further?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, you're gonna put one here so it triangulates with the one in the front. You missed one on the front, the two on the front.
Did I?
On top of, show him your hips, your hip
Here.
bone, top of the hip bone.
Here. Yellow at crust, come on, man.
Yes. Telling me to come on.
Okay, so now we move
Oh,
to
this one's
the
still on.
arms.
Shoot.
One here and two on the elbow joint. So these ones are tricky too, just like the shoulders. So try to, yeah, move your, it's a bit, okay, we can move it up a little bit to minimize. Yeah,
Right on the elbow where it doesn't move much.
exactly.
What about my...
Let's finish one arm at a time. Maybe here.
Oh.
And for the hands, two on the wrists.
Okay.
Wrist joints.
Two on each side of the wrist.
Yeah.
Well, one on each side of the wrist.
And two on the knuckles.
Two on the knuckles?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
strange. There's not enough space for
Not
it.
a-
Yeah.
Try to space them out a little.
Alright.
Maybe put one on.
Can I see yours, Nick?
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't it's kind of like this? I feel like
So
it's
one
this
here.
Oh yeah, where do I put them on his arm? Oh, two on the elbow?
Yeah, on each side.
Oh, dear me.
So
Don't back up.
same elbow.
Also, when we rip these off, we never do it by the note, just any other way but not the note. Right?
What do you mean?
Like if I'm gonna take it out, I never pull here, I just do any other way.
Yeah,
that I can.
on the sides, yes, on the flappy sides. Flappy bird.
Feel those muscles.
The words of the day.
And
Flappy
this one's
bird.
just on the front in the
I
middle.
haven't heard that in a while.
And flap flap.
Yes. The way you just put it in the front on the middle of your forearm.
You have stuff, some action.
This one, yeah, move the
Like
elbow.
when you have to skin,
No, it's not
you have
bad.
to, like actually assign a skeleton. It's the same marker places. Like I remember them.
Oh yeah, that's because that's
Is it the
what
same
we
amount of
were
markers they do
Yeah,
for like video games
they're
like
exactly the same location.
Yeah, we use
In fact,
53, and
yeah,
those
you
are
use
the
an
same.
action over here.
But
That's what we use.
Two actions.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's
what you mean like
Like,
this isn't
because I
53
got
markers
it
on you right now?
down,
Are there 53?
No, there's still
So there will be 53.
plural. Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
Okay. Now we can do
Oh my god, feels
the
weird.
legs.
I feel like a superhero.
So this one, the knee joint, put two fingers and put one marker on top. The other one, just offset them a little bit, use 3 fingers. So it's a little bit,
Is there a reason for that?
just to offset them, because if he's doing a motion where the knees
they're
are
too
too close,
close,
they
they
might
kinda-
swap.
Okay.
Put your arms down. So these 2 markers should be right where the fingers are, because if it's too much inside, they might be occluded by the
Okay.
finger.
What if our subject has long arms?
Like myself. I'll just-
You can go inside the fingers. They don't have to be right at the tip of the finger. Just a little bit.
So I'm gonna do this anytime.
One right on the
Classic
knee
eight.
joint.
Like
That's your knee joint?
Yeah, depends like
Yeah, bend it.
One right on the knee joint or on the
Bend
side?
it like Beckham. Yeah, that's good.
Do your Beckham. Do your Beckham and bend them. Whoa,
Yeah, bend it. It's good as long as it doesn't move. Same.
perfect.
Michael
That is
Mendes?
bloody perfect.
Could you stop?
With the accent?
Yes.
I can't.
This, sir, has this muscle bone minerals.
Yeah, that's good. That doesn't move too much.
Bend it. Michael, bend this.
Two
Bend
on
this.
the
Michael.
shins. The easiest ones are the feet. So two on the
Tips of
tip of the toes, one on the heel on the back.
You weren't blind, you know the easiest.
One on the ankle, on the outside, the right ankle outside, and the right on the bone.
I can't land on my knee.
You don't have to be that close. It's okay.
No, but like,
You're hurting
Unless you
anyway.
want it.
I slammed down on it on accident because I forgot. So.
Yeah.
And one on the inside too.
Bend your toes like this. No, on the outside. Oh, like you're stepping on your. Yeah, tippy toe.
Go still
That's
to
good.
first.
Yeah,
This is hard because
Oh.
this is the ultimate.
That's good.
Show me your toes.
good, Nick. All right.
Bend,
Thanks.
bend, so I know where you go.
Just make sure it sticks.
Put your one
Good.
my shoe.
Nice.
Escaping.
Very nice.
Hold on,
Very
can I
nice.
Very nice.
Reorganize my shoe again. You see my socks?
Four out of it.
Yep.
No.
Is that it?
Should be good.
Oh, there's also a head, no?
Oh no, I lifted
Oh,
those
yes.
shins.
Should.
Can you adjust?
5 for the
It's
head.
not for
Good point. Good catch. Starting to get hot.
On the
No,
shins, it's right
for
in
now
the
it's
middle.
fine.
Yeah.
Because it's actually quite cold in this room.
Especially when you're in your jammies. Hey, do I offset the shin ones too? The shin pieces?
You can offset them in height a little bit. Yeah.
Wow, it looks like I did it right.
That's so cute. Oh
What's
my
the
god.
So the head markers. If there's, I'll do the head. That's okay. So two on each side.
And Dawson's not a character, not me.
The top one is tricky because
Third thing I got with the camera.
what you need to do if you have two characters, if one guy on the top one is on the right, this guy should be on the left, because it's the same idea as swapping. If both of them are on the same, they might swap.
So if we have an animation where one guy punches the other guy, we can just do them like a meter apart and then just move the animation.
Exactly. We're in layout.
Okay, do I just
Click on layout.
click on that?
Create. We're in create.
Mine is supposed to be here in the T.
So what we need to do first, we need to deactivate Elliot. This is your the actors available.
I remember the MacGuffin.
Yeah.
I titled that. It was like a box or something.
It was the first week. Yeah.
Yeah. Good times.
So you need to go in T-pose so we can create a 3D version of you.
Alright.
Try it a bit higher. The arms.
T-pose,
There you
Yeah.
go.
not mock A pose.
So right now it's saying there's 52 markers, so we're missing one.
One single marker. Leave it to
Bring down-
Yanni for
bring
leave
down
out a
the
marker.
So
I think it's this one.
which one?
Here.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Well, 52 out of 53.
So I'll give you 98.
It's
And more.
99. I was missing one.
I
Okay, it seems to be working.
don't like odd numbers.
You can just bump up to 100.
Or you can round down.
Up instead of down. So now we're good. We have 53. So T-pose.
Do I name it with Dell?
Yeah, H underscore.
What's the H stand for?
It's I think for a human.
Are you a human of Dell?
Are you
Are you human?
I am.
Okay.
creature? This is creature of the night.
Down.
So so you need to select all the markers.
The markers?
Yeah.
So like, I made all this stuff.
So if it says 53 selected, you're good to go.
So just create.
Create.
The skeleton preview is off.
Yeah, just keep everything by default. It's just good create.
How long
Good,
do I
so
have
now
to do
deselect.
this?
The markers. Now just move around to test. Oh no.
Just by looking at it.
Do this motion. Sometimes the arms mess up. So as long as that's working.
I'm jealous of you, Abdallah. I want to be a,
You're
I want to be a
good.
man on the screen.
I feel so free.
Okay, one down. So save your profile.
Here? Or
File, save as. save profile as, and just overwrite the same one.
Like an asshole.
Okay, let's swap. Let's create you.
Actually,
You can deactivate him for now because you want to create
See why you
two,
like that last
two
one?
separately. Stand in the middle. Do we have 53?
Yep.
We're good.
I go T-pose?
Yeah,
T-pose.
T-pose.
T that
Same, same process.
You freaking scolded me last
Oh,
Did you
no,
select
hands
it?
are very-
time.
Do I uncross it?
Uh,
Or do I just like undo it?
Click on the three dots right there. Delete.
Okay, we'll just understand that process. So
Yeah,
select
select
all.
them. 53 selected. Create.
Alright.
Yeah. Do the same thing.
Articulated when
Move
I-
around.
Move around.
This is you.
when I all fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about the hands because those you're supposed to have gloves and the marker is supposed to be more out.
Okay.
But since we don't have gloves and the markers are super close, that's why he's doing this.
Wait, but in the final thing.
Can you attach markers on?
Probably.
Okay, next one. Next time. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Anyways, you can fix those on a layer.
Hands.
Hey man. Should have
Look at
should have
that dance
recorded.
everybody's doing. All those kids these days are doing.
Looking good.
Right?
So now we're ready to capture. So save your profile again because you just
Yeah, we should
created
just
a new
dip
one.
every chance we get.
It took forever just
Might
to
as
get
well.
to this point.
32 minutes.
Yeah, just to get to here.
So layout again, and now go create. Capture. Sorry. So now you will see a bunch of here. You can clear this. This is by default. It stays with the old one. So just click on plus, and choose the folder we created 410.
Shoes?
Double click, yeah. Shoot. So now it's a clean slate.
Alright.
So we can do a test shoot. Type test here, test 001.
Oh, my hand's there.
You can go in.
He broke his hand.
So yeah, if it messes up, you need to go outside the volume, like go in the
Get
next
out.
room
Okay.
and come back.
Mine is broken.
Wait, I don't know how to fix this.
Huh?
Welcome back, Nick.
I'm back. Did you activate it?
I activate both Nick and Abdel now?
Okay. Yes.
Ooh, ooh, ooh,
They're
oh.
both back.
Yeah, super broken.
How are your hands, Abdel? How are your hands?
Look how tall this one is.
So as long as when you want to record. Okay, so be careful. Those lines.
You can't cross it.
Don't cross them because you were gonna get the jittery motion.
Okay, so
Alright,
Try
got
not
all
to
of
cross
it.
these.
So that-
Keep yourself inside. Maybe like a foot inside,
Okay.
just to be safe.
perfect.
What else? So if you wanna, guys, if you wanna record one motion, one character,
Okay.
you need to be out of the volume, and you need to deactivate him.
But that's Nick that's gonna do it.
Okay, so
So let's say you wanna record Abdul, just deactivate Nick, and just record it. This way you don't have any
You gotta make
chance
sure
of
that Nick's
messing up.
channels aren't
Alright, circle slow.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, if the elbow starts messing up, just step out and come back. Or maybe go in the room and come back, it's a bit shorter.
What does that fixes it, by the way? Does it like...
It loses track of you and has to reset.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's do a record. So
So I just click here.
you have to yell T-pose before you record.
T-pose!
T-pose. Record. And then you say action.
Action.
Okay, do I do something?
Yes.
Do it.
Do it.
Do I...
Something different, not the dance
Leader
again.
rapper got, there was once a
Yeah,
boy.
Fortnite dance. Fortnite dance.
Come on! I don't like that. I don't like my Fortnite. Here's a story about a little boy. He used to live in a blue house with a blue wind. Everything he sees is blue. Carpet is blue. But do I record something for my film or do I just like test it?
This is testing.
That's good.
Have fun.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
So now it recorded this. So if you want to preview this, let's say, so keep an eye on jittery motion. It's broken.
Get out of here, Abdel.
Do I need
Get
to
Go
out
in
of
the
here.
room and come
You
back.
snapped your
Go in the room
elbow.
and Come back.
Let's see.
Funky hips. He's gone.
Oh.
Come back.
Alright, am I safe now?
Yeah, try to close the door because there's lights.
I need you.
I told you that's what he said.
All right.
So now, if let's say you notice some jittery motion, you wanna preview the motion, double click on it. So see now it went from live to edit. So now if you press play, you will see what the funky dance.
And then I press live. I pause it and I press live. I want to go back.
Exactly, to go back to recording.
I'll call this one
It's already
hesitation
for-
one.
So yeah, 20 minutes each.
Okay,
So you get some stuff.
that'll be brilliant.
Okay, so I think I've
Okay,
set
that's
up.
it. So name your shots here. So let's say Abdul _ you have your shots?
Yes.
Or you know your shots?
I kinda know my shot. I have a reference video, so.
So yeah, whatever. Name your shots or by action so you remember what it is.
Okay.
Always put _001 because if he's not happy with this one,
Okay, at the
he
end.
it will auto create 002
So
with
I'll
the same
call it
shot.
like Abdal Ice Cream Dance 001.
Exactly. Try to not to put spaces. Always put underscore.
Underscores, yeah.
So it goes better.
All right.
And Joe,
Cool.
Joe,
So
yeah, like for me, my thing, I have to be sitting on a chair. But
yeah, use the green ones. Don't use
Okay.
these ones
If they have
because
reflective stuff.
anything reflective will mess up the capture.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so now that you've ready to export, you select all the takes, you click export tracking data, you go to the folder where you created the session, which is 410. You click on C3D folder, which you created before, select the C3D format, and you click export. You wait until the data is finished. If you want to use the Fbx mode, the skeleton Fbx that you can use quickly in Motion Builder, you have to do the same process. You select all the takes, and then you right-click on the takes, right-click, export tracking data, change the C3D format to Fbx binary, and then go to the 410 Fbx and then click export. These folders you should have created previously, or you can create it at the same time when you right click and export the data. Same process, you wait until it's finished, and then if you go to that folder, go to the folder 410, session 410, you should have all the data that you can copy. So you make a folder on your USB drive and you copy them over, and then you're ready to use it in your class, at your house, wherever you need to work. That's it. Thank you.